Hi, Aubrey. How's it going? Are you excited?
I am so excited. I just love recording with you all the time, but I'm especially excited today because we're talking about something really fun.
You guys, this is so fantastic. So, Aubrey found an article in the Atlantic. Let's give you those details first so you can read it on your own. And then we're going to give you highlights from this amazing article and tell you 3 ways you can apply this research to your IELTS emotions. Because we know that anxiety can ruin your test performance. Even if you've practiced everything, you're like super, super ready. If you get too anxious, you will still do badly on the test.
Yes, this happens way too often to students. Well, they'll let us know I was so prepared, I was so ready, and then I was just so nervous and anxious, and I know it affected my performance. And it's devastating.
Oh my gosh, devastating is a great adjective. And we don't want you to feel devastated. So, The Atlantic is a hoity toity American magazine. It's amazing. But there is a recent article entitled, Can 3 Words Turn Anxiety into Success? And the author is Olga Kazan. So we want to give credit to where these ideas came from, but we are going to turn these ideas into your IELTS tips. So let's outline what jumped out to us from this article. Like this really was a very interesting way to look at anxiety for me.
Exactly. Right.
Mhm.
So, talked about how anxiety is a high state of arousal, and it's very difficult to go from anxiety to calm. But it's easier to move from anxiety to another high state of arousal, which is excitement. And so,
Yes.
you can sort of train your brain, trick your brain into getting excited and getting rid of that anxiety much more easily than you can force yourself to calm down.
Totally. I love this idea. It makes so much sense. So when we say a high arousal state, it means your heart is beating fast, your stress hormone, cortisol, right? That's just flooding your system. And those physical responses happen if you are anxious, if you are scared, if you are excited, if you are overjoyed. So it can be positive or negative, but the physical responses are the same. So we can reframe these physical responses instead of trying to stop them, which is really hard. Like Aubrey said, like, how do you can't just be like, okay,
Calm
me,
down, be calm.
calm down right now. Like it doesn't happen like that. Well, at least for
No,
most
once your
people, it
heart is
doesn't.
racing and once you're that, that's going to be difficult, but you can pretty quickly switch to excitement. So in the article, this is called anxiety reappraisal. And
I
it's
love it.
basically telling yourself you feel excited whenever you feel nervous. And it's actually quite simple and can happen very fast. And it has been proven to be really effective for students in a lot of different settings to help performance be better. If a student is excited, they're going to do better on an exam.
Exactly, exactly. This article, these ideas, of course, are backed by research. You can read about these quite frankly entertaining studies in the article. This article is amazing, guys. We'll link to this article in our blog post for this episode. This is IELTS Energy episode 1149. So go to allearsenglish.com to read about this, guys. So 2 more points to draw from this article because I really like how she uses these phrases, like what she calls these strategies. So, trying to relabel, reframe your anxiety as excitement. She describes it as moving from a threat mindset, right? Like, I'm going to be attacked. The examiner is going to be mean. This exam will be too hard. Like, moving from that threat mindset to opportunity mindset. So we're not changing much about what our physical experience is. We're just changing how we think about it, how we talk about it to ourselves. So the opportunity mindset, our heart is still beating fast, right? But we're becoming excited instead of nervous, which means we're like, oh, I can't wait to pass this exam. I can stop studying for IELTS. I can move to Canada. I can go to this university. I can finally like leave my hometown, like whatever.
Exactly, right?
Right?
And it's all about what your focus is on. With the threat mindset, your focus is on the negative, the possible consequences of performing poorly. Whereas with this
Mm.
opportunity mindset, your focus is on all the good things that can happen when you do well. Like you were
Yeah.
saying, going to be able to migrate, go to school. And so it's all about where your focus is.
Exactly, exactly. So guys, yeah, we're going to talk about 3 specific things you can do on test day that will use this research, use this article that we read about. But definitely guys, go to the blog post for this episode, because again, we'll link to this article. You should definitely read this article. It's not very long, by the way. Like, you guys can consume this easily. So before we get to those 3 tips, I want to remind you guys that we have an IELTS writing only course. If writing is the only thing that is holding you back, if that is the only threat you are facing, we can help you with that, guys. So check it out. Go to allearsenglish.com/writing only, and you could see more about that. Okay, so what is the first way students can use this information in real life on test day?
Yes. So one of the studies this article talks about is students were asked to say, I am excited 3 times before an exam. And then the control group, the other students just said their name before the exam. And the students that said, I am excited, performed much better. So
That's
our
so
first
awesome.
tip is on test day, right before your exam, say, I am excited. I am excited. Say it 3 times. Say it out loud. Who cares if someone
I'm
around you is
excited. I'm excited.
Yes,
I'm excited. You guys, I already feel better.
it's working.
This is so great. You guys, I'm going to use this the next time I'm
Me
nervous for
too.
sure. All right. So that is an awesome first tip. So before the exam, say, I'm excited out loud 3 times. Here is another thing you could do out loud, guys. Another study mentioned in this article, it was asking participants to sing the song Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. And it evaluated how nervous they were to sing this in front of people. And just, it was about singing that song in front of people. So, what I want you guys to try is to find a motivating song like Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. It's so fun to sing out loud. I can't because of copyright, or else I would. Even though I'm a horrible singer, I don't care. Singing out loud is so fun. So find a song like this. Find a rock anthem, and you're just like, ah, and sing out loud before your exam. It is such an amazing immediate way to bring your perception from inside nervous to I'm excited, this feels good, right? Singing out loud the right song is such a great way to do that.
Yes, and even if there's nowhere you can really go where other students aren't going to overhear you, I love the idea of you singing something motivating out loud,
Totally.
other students hearing that, and it's infectious. They're
That
also
would be
going to be
so funny.
motivated and perform better, right? Do
I
it where
love
people
this
can
so
hear you.
much. Or like, I don't like, yeah, if you, I mean, hopefully you're like in your own car and you could sing it in your car on the way to the test center or whatever. But like,
If not, if you're on the
what if
subway,
you just get there early and you take a walk around the block and, even if there are some people around, whatever, like you don't know them. Who
Who
cares?
cares?
Just put your earbuds in and like sing.
You know,
I
both
would
of us would
totally
do
do that.
that. I hope
Yeah.
listeners that you would do it too. I totally would.
We totally would. We should take a video of us doing that in public.
Yes, we should.
Okay, so Aubrey, I love this so much. What is this last strategy for shifting from anxiety to excitement?
Yes. So third, on test day, you're getting there, you're there, smile, right? It's impossible to smile and still feel so like a little scared and nervous and upset. If you're smiling,
Mhm.
it just translates into more positive feelings. And then
Totally.
verbally connect to another candidate. As you guys are checking in, when you're waiting, ask where they're from and say something like, this is so cool. We're going to do amazing. And then we're going to get the scores we want and accomplish our goals, right? And they're also going to do better on the exam because they're going to get excited.
Yes, exactly. So you are paying it forward. Not only are you helping yourself feel better, but you're helping other people feel better. And we are all about that strategy. I could, you guys, even, okay, maybe you don't want to sing out loud. I mean, I hope you do, but this third step, guys, all of you guys can do. You're getting out of your head. You're making a positive connection. You are verbally shifting from anxiety to excitement, right? You're like, I am so excited, whoever you are from wherever. Um, I have been working so hard for this day. I'm so excited to talk to the examiner because my English has improved so much and I know all these idioms and like talk about why you're excited.
Yes.
Yes.
I do this
love
all the
it.
time. I talk to random strangers at the grocery store, wherever I am. And
Me
before a test,
too.
this would be me. This would be me talking to people, but everyone always receives it really well. I can't even think of a time when somebody looked at me like, why are you talking to me? Like people
Same
want to
here.
connect, right? They want to talk
Yes.
to other people. It's always a positive experience. And then I get to meet somebody cool and I get more
Yeah.
excited and it's just a win-win
It's so true. We talk to strangers all the
all the
time.
time. All the time.
All the time. It's like, I can't tell you how many times James and I have gone somewhere and then as we're leaving, because we've had like amazing connections with random people at Lowe's hardware store, like just wherever we go. Like, for example, I bought a microwave last weekend and the guy that sold it to me was named Chuck Berry. And we had the most amazing conversation for like half an hour. It was so
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
But
I love
anyway,
that. I met a couple real quick side note. His name was Bob and her name was Marley. I'm like, Bob Marley, this is amazing. I'm so happy you got married.
I love it so much. Yeah. So like every time we leave a place, James is like, there were really nice people there. We should go back. And because you guys, there are nice people everywhere. Other candidates will be nice. Let's connect positively with ourselves, with others. And it's only going to help you on test day. Like there are no downsides to these strategies. So again, come back to the blog, guys. allearsenglish.com. This is episode 1149. And remember, if you are getting amazing scores on listening, reading, speaking, and it is just that darn writing exam that is causing you difficulty, we have created a writing only 3-keys course because we recognize the need for this, guys. So check it out, allearsenglish.com/writing only. Okay, rad. This was so fun. Thanks for finding this article, Aubrey.
You are welcome. Awesome. Thanks, Jessica. I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.